Buenos dias. It is Monday, March 30th, and this morning's topic in Daily Stoic was one of my favorite concepts in all of Stoicism, which is our ability to utilize reason. And it's something that I try to practice throughout the day. For the Stoics, reason and logic were the head of the curriculum, and the reason was defined as a collection of impressions that need to be identified and then evaluated. And Epictetus, who was a slave in Rome and then got his freedom and opened a school in Greece on philosophy, said, "For what does reason purport to do? Establish what is true, eliminate what is false, and suspend judgment in doubtful cases." And he said, well, what purpose did nature arm us with reason? And the answer is to make correct use of those impressions. So for me, that can be summarized by my all-time favorite quote in these readings, which comes from Marcus Aurelius, and one that I have in my 10 Commandments, which is this: objective judgment, now at this very moment; unselfish action, now at this very moment; willing acceptance, now at this very moment, of all external events. That's all you need. And I think that objective judgment, that reason, can be clouded by a number of reasons, by emotion, by our habits, by others' opinions, by fear, by false impressions, by our own belief that we're actually more powerful than we really are. And when I lose that objective judgment, it can introduce a whole host of problems, like taking the wrong decisions, or inflaming unnecessary or counterproductive negative emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, desire. And that can lead me to focus on things that are beyond my control, which ultimately, when it comes down to it, are really just my attitude, my beliefs, and my choices. Those can never be controlled and always remain within my grasp to exert influence. And I read that some of the framework that's used in Alcoholics Anonymous actually was very Stoic inspired. And I think that you probably heard the Serenity Prayer, which is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I think that you can apply that to the current situation with COVID-19. And when I look at that, some of the related thoughts that I have, certainly not exhaustive, are, yes, this virus is serious and highly contagious. Yes, social distancing works to flatten the curve. Routinely washing my hands is helpful. Obsessing over the news is not. While I should take appropriate action to limit my risk and the risk to those around me, it ultimately is not under my control whether I contract the virus or they do. Fear and speculation do nothing to improve the situation and are only counterproductive. Being kind to others and finding ways to connect do help the situation. And I can utilize this time to make myself and make the world better. Utilize this downtime as a lifetime. And I think that's what the ability to utilize reason provides us, is to see things for what they really are, to do what we can, and to endure and bear what we must. And to me, if you frame your daily life through that perspective, everything becomes so much simpler, and it becomes a lot easier to accept what you must and to take action where you can, and to be confident and calm in those choices that you made. Anyways, hope you found that helpful. Have a great day.